Pune, we've taken a different attitude. And the attitude is to improve the ecosystem of the restaurant space, to kind of improve it through dispensation of knowledge. And this has not been really attempted this diligently and this successfully by any association in India, whether it be local associations in any state or whether they are city chapters. We've managed to bring in a large number of speakers, meet with restaurant owners, cloud kitchen owners, small kiosks, catering people, aspirational entrepreneurs, startups, and these events which are held monthly, and we do it at one lounge, have been very successful. They've been successful not only to dispense knowledge, but they've been very successful to bring the community together. What happens with restaurants is that they are very labor intensive and capex intensive. And restaurateurs typically are incredibly hardworking folks who don't have the time to lift their noses off the grindstone, so to speak, when you run restaurants. It's a continuous day-to-day, incredibly intense environment, because we work with people and people make people all the time in the restaurant business. But what we've tried and succeeded in doing is getting these hardworking people together, and we've committed to creating this community, which has been a very successful venture. So after seeing this, the Delhi Secretariat decided that we were now capable of doing a national convention where we bring all the chapters of NRAI from different cities and states to Pune to come and discuss the state of the cloud kitchens and the food delivery business. The cloud kitchen business has exploded, so to speak, during the pandemic. The Black Swan event, which all of us have experienced, was really terrible for hospitality. It wasn't so terrible for pharmaceuticals. It wasn't so terrible for manufacturing. It wasn't bad at all for technology. But it was really horrible for travel, for hospitality sectors, for hotels. It was for event managers, for DJs, for all the accessory, professionals who are linked to our industry. And we had to survive in some manner. So what we managed to do as an industry was create this concept of dark kitchens, cloud kitchens, ghost kitchens, you could call them anything, and then take them forward where we could serve specialty cuisine as well as general cuisine to people in their homes. And this was further fueled by the advent of the aggregators like Zomato, Swiggy, and so many other small players. So it has been an interesting space, but it has massive amount of challenges, and it needs constant attention from the industry, and due to which we do these national conventions. This is the second one for cloud kitchens. The last one was in April of 2022 in Mumbai, and now this is the second one in Pune. So we hope that we can get some of the press to attend this convention on the 19th of April, because the survival of young entrepreneurs and startups is at stake in many ways if people don't learn on how to make their cloud kitchens profitable, how to build loyalty, how to bring about a sustainable existence with aggregators in this ecosystem, where aggregators have their own agendas and cloud kitchens have the same agendas, but they're different from the ones the aggregators put forward. So how do you make it sustainable? We are faced with immense amount of challenges from governance as well, and we hope to address all these through expert panels. We are going to have 5 panels on that day, and most of these panels are going to handle these topics which I've just mentioned. And the last panel for the day, on that day, is going to be with the co-founders of the aggregators. So you're going to have the Zomato co-founders, you're going to have Swiggy co-founders, and also some of the large volume cloud kitchens nationally on that panel. So it's going to be pretty exciting. Having said this, now I will open the floor for any kind of questions that you all want to ask that Nikki, Siddharth and I could answer. Siddharth is of course the secretary of the NRAI and Nikki is our treasurer. And I am the chapter head, co-chapter head along with Kevin Tellis. Unfortunately, Kevin is not here today, but we have successfully as a team been able to bring a large number of restaurateurs into our fold, and we continue to do so with our events. And we welcome
any entity is there. How many invitees are there?
So there is an entry fee for non-members. The members who are part of the NRAI from Pune and from all other states are free. But we are now, we have a early bird offer of $999 for non-members. So it's open to all, the entire fraternity. On the 14th, we will take the price up to $1,500 for entries. The invitees are all on the panel. They're all speakers, and they're coming from various cities around the country. So they are all invited. How many delegations? How many delegates? Attendees as of now, we expect about 850 people to come in. I think we might get 1,000, because what we've done is we've invited, one of our initiatives has been to make sure that we get the colleges involved. And the professional colleges which teach hotel management or culinary are very important part of our NRAI. We have made a couple of colleges already associate members, and we allow a representation from the last year of these colleges to attend these, because we want to inspire a large number of students to become entrepreneurs. What happens in hotel management schools is that they are focused towards going towards 5 stars only. And we want to change that, because we want professional students who come out of incredibly nice colleges in Pune to work in the restaurant space specifically, or even start their own little restaurants. Instead of going and working as managers in a 5-star hotel, we want them to, at least 20% or 30% of the student community should start trying to work and get work experience in restaurants. And we are seeing that trend change. So we are hoping to kind of encourage students to do that, that they come in and attend. So we feel out of the 1,000 people who will attend, 850 will be from cloud kitchens and restaurants, but I think 20% of that will be students.
You have organized your first food service in Mumbai.
Yes, yes.
Can you give the details out there?
So in Mumbai we had a tremendous turnout. In Pune chapter we have a simple philosophy. We don't ask anyone to become members. So we just dispense knowledge. And what has happened beautifully so is that it has attracted membership. Many associations around the country will actively solicit membership. And I'm not interested in that. And nor is Nikki and nor is Siddharth. We are interested in dispensing knowledge to the entire fraternity. Those of whom find value become members. So now we have, every time we do an event, we get 15, 20 new members. So even the monthly events attract so many people who just pay up and become members. So as of now, we have 170, Arjun, you can correct me if I'm wrong, 170 plus members who have come in the last 11 months. But I think we will, in this year, we will climb to about 350. We'll double the number, and I think on the day of the summit, we might get another 50 or 100 members. So DotPay is cutting edge technology in the POS, that is point of sale technology. what DotPay does with their different products is they are now helping organizations like restaurants to kind of even deliver food at a much lower commission structure. So their technology is cutting edge at the moment, and DotPay has been our partner, has been our title sponsor for the last 11 months, and we've been able to have healthy conversions from other POS systems to DotPay, and their product is definitely the kind of product that small cloud kitchens or large restaurants would need.
Basically, it is an app.
Well, it is a technology which does materials management, cash management, customer relations management. It even has stuff where you can, where a history of a guest can be recorded in such a way that when numbers are given at the reception, the person who's looking after you will have the data of what you ate and drank and what you liked and didn't like and stuff like that. So DotPay in that sense is a very good point of sale, and we've had the pleasure of promoting them as a title sponsor for the last 11 months.
Hi, Praful. Good afternoon. First of all, I want to congratulate you and thank you for creating a platform like this, being a part of the platform. I have two questions for you. If I have to go back and share about the platform, and if I have to invite moms who are working from home and running their small kitchens and bakeries, what is the message that you want to send out to them? And why do you want them to come and attend this event? I understand that there's a lot of knowledge that you're going to share, but at a larger level and in long run, what do you think will be the takeaway for these moms so that they can muster up the courage to go out there, maybe open a cloud kitchen? Because I had a cloud kitchen back then and I gave up because I did not have enough support, or I couldn't handle the delivery especially. So what message you want to send out?
Yeah, so Sid will handle that.
I think you answered your question.
I did.
For that exact same thing, all these things are happening because when I started my restaurant, I didn't have any support. I actually came and sat with him for 6-7 hours. And I was just asking him about, how to go about this when I was taking that leap of faith.
Yeah, right.
He guided me, he mentored me at that time. Right now with this, it's on a bigger platform. So these home bakers, home chefs coming there, most of the times what happens is that they are home chefs looking at YouTube, looking at certain material online, or reading books. When you're in a business or when you start a business, some technicalities get involved in that, in terms of how to control your costs, how to make profits, or how to manage staff, how to manage the place, how to manage the guests. This platform is going to have all these people who have been running restaurants for a long amount of time there to just share whatever they have been doing. It becomes very easy, and we experience that. We are roaming around in the monthly events that we do, and last event, I think two boys just came up to me and they're asking me as if I'm a teacher, and I was very overwhelmed by that. And I'm talking to Praful after that. Something similar happened what I did 8-9 years back with you, and these boys were there, and I was very happy about it. I could share whatever two things that I could with them, which might help them, might not help them. There's a platform for it now.
So I feel that mentoring is something that is lacking, and that's what the platform is going to give us, and the dreams are going to come true. So
Yes, so collaborative behavior is very important, and mentoring is critical.
Yeah.
So in these monthly events or even at the National Summit, a lot of best practices are shared. And I feel that when you are in your own little bubble, if you're a home chef, for example, and you're trying to really make ends meet, when you meet other people who are doing the same thing, or you see someone who's young and has 400 kitchens, like they are 40 years old and they have 450 kitchens across 5 countries. just imagine what inspiration that will lead to, right? So a couple of events back, we had someone who's 26 years old and has 100 crore turnover and has a product called Chai Sutta Bar. Sells tea, but sells tea in Toronto, in Oman, and in India, and is 26 years old. So the questions don't stop coming at those kind of events. So we are very, very happy to create a platform where the ecosystem improves. And I truly believe, along with Nikki and Siddharth and our team, that entrepreneurship is what India needs. We don't need more people working for someone else. We need people who will start their own enterprises and create employment. We are a developing economy and we are going to be the #1 economy in 20 years from now. So if we're going to do that, we need a large number of entrepreneurs. So this platform creates that through sharing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
तीन बजे के वेगवेगळे वेटिंग एकसारखे
एकसारखेच काढले
तुमच्याशी जोडलेली सगळे हॉटेल्स मोठ्या लेवलचे खूप वर्ष चालणार किंवा काय पण नवीन ज्या हॉटेल्स आहेत नवीन किचन चालू करतात अशा लोकांसाठी फूड क्वालिटी एक चीज आहे की आरोग्याशी तुम्ही कसं ते करणार आहात त्याचे काही नियम्स आहेत का तेही आम्हाला थोडे करू सांगा.
हो, तर क्वालिटी बद्दल तुम्ही बोलत असाल तर आपल्याकडे जे बेस्ट प्रॅक्टिसेस आम्ही जे शेअर करतो त्याच्यात न्यूट्रिशनल व्हॅल्यू, सोर्सिंग फ्रॉम द राईट वेंडर्स, परचेस कसं करावं, त्याचं परचेस केल्यानंतर काय प्रोसेस असावं, हे सगळं आम्ही शेअरिंग तर कंटिन्यूस चाललेलं असतं आमच्याकडे. फिनॉमिनल. It is not possible to do this normally.
खूप साऱ्या हॉटेल्समध्ये बनावटी पनीर, कारण पनीर जास्त महागडं
हो, हो.
ते खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात फूड आणि यांनी पकडलं गेलं होतं. तर ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी आहेत जे खूप तुमच्या आरोग्याशी केलं जातं कारण ते डायरेक्ट जेवणामधून तुम्हाला मिळत आहे. हॉटेल आरोग्याची काळजीसाठी असेल.
हो, तर आम्ही काय करतो जेव्हा आम्ही परचेस करतो अशा स्टँडर्ड प्रॅक्टिसेस जे असतात आमचे प्रोडक्ट घेऊन लॅबमध्ये पाठवतो. इट इज समथिंग दॅट इज डिमांडेड बाय FSSAI बट नॉट एव्हरीवन फॉलोज दॅट प्रोसेस. तर आम्ही ते करतो आणि लॅब रिपोर्ट आमच्याकडे येतात, गव्हर्नमेंटकडे नाही तर आमच्याकडे येतात. सो वी कॅन मेक दोज स्टेप्स दॅट वी कॅन वॉर्न वेंडर्स हू आर ऑन द रॉंग, not to have products which are dangerous for health being supplied to restaurants. तर हे जे